And so I know you explained a little bit of the background of what went into this process, but I'm curious if you, now that things are sort of returning to some new sense of normalcy, have you considered like a return to office situation that a lot of folks are going to? Why or why not?
Basically, no, at least not in the way that a lot of companies are doing it. So, as I said, our model is you work primarily from home, and then we have then we want you to spend around 10% of your time face to face. This is a little different from what companies are doing, where they're coming to the office, asking people to come into the office 2, 3 days a week. The challenge of that model, and we explore that model, is we believe it's easy to get the worst of both worlds when you do something like that. Because if everybody's working 2 days a week in the office, if it's the same 2 days a week, then um, it's inefficient, right? Because you have like the majority of the week the office is completely empty. But if it's not, and you come into a half-empty office, then it sort of defeats the purpose of community if most of the people aren't there. Um, and and I think we found something that we were not envisioning, which is that people just moved away, right? They spread out. Um, Virtually all organizations have some, are on their way to having a double-digit percentage of remote employees, even if they would have been very anti-remote work before the pandemic. And so the problem with that is if you have people commuting, and then one of the team members is outside of commuting distance or can't make it, then you're commuting to the office to be back on Zoom, um, but without your snacks or your dog. And in a world where we've all gotten used to this flexibility and where companies are offering it, I think companies need to adapt.